Hello. Taking some Advil. How is everyone tonight? Oh. There we go. How is everyone? Let me take my Advil. Good Lord. Your girl's tired tonight. She better be good. I have had calls all day long. I'm tired. Oh, thank you, Allie Fowler. Why are you in a bad mood, Ranja? Ranja K, why are you in a bad mood? Hawkeyes, you're tired too? Yeah, man. And it was hot today. It's going to be wicked hot tomorrow. Be Lily Cat. I'll just keep quiet then. Why? Why you gotta be quiet, B Lily? I haven't told you to be quiet yet. That's anticipation. Parninian, thank you very much. Kim, I'm losing my hope in manifestation. Can you please shush me and remind me that manifestation is actually a thing and it works? It's working. It's working perfectly for you. It's working perfectly for you. Because if you're getting nothing that you want in the 3D, and then you've been having your mind focused on how nothing that you want is actually showing up in the 3D, you're manifesting beautifully. It's matching your state beautifully. Like beautiful sunflowers out in the field, waving in the wind. You're manifesting beautifully. Because if you've had your mind full of doubts that nothing's working, you're worried that you may never get what you want, and then the 3D's been providing you exactly that. So yes, manifestation works. It works beautifully. It does work. Look at you. Look, you won't poop up with this one. Tell him. Poop, tell him. Tell Parninian you're judging her. Poop is judging you. Okay, first of all. Yes, it fucking works. Holy shit. Do you think I would actually have a boyfriend if manifestation didn't work? Well, let's keep it real. And with my chip tooth, manifestation works. Okay? Come on, Parninian. What the fuck? Yes! Of course it works. Hello? Parninian, I think you need to go to my TikTok because TikTok's had a shitload of success stories this past week, which I'm very happy for. Yes, it works. It works. Why are you doubting? Listen, judging by the super chats that you've provided me with over the last, I'd say, month, your 3D is providing exactly where your mind has been. That's your proof that it works. Okay. Summer Sparkles, thank you very much. Damn it, I just lost it. There it is. Fucking love you. Give poop a treat. And I will, and I fucking love you too. And I will. Thank you, Hawkeyes. Smash that like button for Kim. Thank you. Heaven Wazi, thank you very much. Kim. So I've been embodying the state of being the only woman chosen and the only woman my SP is ever interested in. And boom, the potato. call your 3P the potato? That is a first, and that is hilarious, okay? The potato told me today she has a boyfriend, plus SP is chasing me now. So in other words, you're getting proof that embodying the state works. Is that what you're saying to me? Because that's what that sounds like to me. Think of your state of consciousness as your home. As your home. Your affirmations, your visualizations, your scripting is the pretty fucking furniture inside. But if your home structure sucks tits, all of the pretty furniture is going to get filthy and it's going to break down. There's going to be bugs all over it, right? Full of dust and shit. We need the nice home, the structure. That's your state. Make your state your priority, and that 3D will change. Listen. In all seriousness, start paying attention to the comment sections on the live streams or on my videos. You will see people popping in all over saying, Kim, I've been doing it, and boom, this is happening in my 3D. And I mean really doing it, not half-ass doing it, pretending you're doing it. I mean really applying it, really putting your mindset on embodying the version of yourself that has their desires, and really embodying it. And things will change. Things will start to change because they have to, because your 3D and the people in it are always a reflection. So it works. Heaven, I am so friggin' happy for you. Well done. Well done. Actually, before I read any more, I need to address something. I'm not going to say the name. That I'm just not going to, because I don't think this person left me this comment to hurt my feelings or to troll me, maybe. I think they thought they were actually helping me, but maybe I need to make something clear so we're aware, and maybe in case this person watches this live stream. But I was left a comment on my last live stream giving me tips on how to be more professional on my YouTube channel. How I should show up, how I should do my hair, and I should dial myself up a little more. And that I should take my dog and put it in a separate room. And I did not respond to it. And so I'm going to do it here. First of all, the comment was left on a live stream. It's live. Shit happens. It's live. It's not pre-recorded. Okay? Knock, knock. It's not pre-recorded. So shit can happen. Number 2. This is fucking YouTube. This isn't corporate America. I'm not dressing up to be in a video. Okay? Not going to happen. And I'm not going to alter the way I speak. This is me. I am not changing. My channel has been based on the real me. If I was to show up dialed up, don't get me wrong. You guys have seen me all dialed up. You know where I'm going if I'm dialed up. You know I'm with my man, okay? That's what my dialing up is being saved for. It's my man, because I love him. I like to look nice for my man. But other than that, I'm not criticizing myself to make a video. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm going to be me. And I actually wasn't so upset until you fucked with my dog, okay? This is her house. I am never sticking my dog in a fucking room to please people in a video. That's just, are you kidding me? Not going to do it. I make videos from my home so that I don't have to do that fake fuck shit. Because that's what it is. Fake fucking shit. You want a pretty background? You want me all dialed up? That is fake. It's fake. You're not getting the real version of that person. You're getting a fake persona. I'm not This is just me, Kim. It's me. It's how I am. Love me or hate me. But you can't ever call me fake. Okay? So let's just make it clear. The goal here is I'm not trying to be professional. This is a fucking YouTube video. These are YouTube. This isn't motherfucking NBC. Okay? This isn't CBS. All right? But like I said, I was good until you mentioned my dog. Don't fuck with my dog. My dog is my daughter. That is my child. Okay? And she's not getting put anywhere. She will be free to roam the household. And if she interrupts my shit, whoops, it's a live stream. She don't interrupt my videos unless I think what she's doing is funny. Then I'm going to show you it. Oh, it also suggested I should stop having these inner conversations with you guys. Meaning, it's nice that I build relationships with you all, but cut the stories out. So this person would prefer that I don't conversate and remember you guys and your situations and any other outside stories. And no, I'm not going to do that. My channel is meant to be a place where I do remember who you are. I do recognize your usernames. And if you've interacted with me, I know your story. I don't forget you. I'm not like that. And I don't want to ever, I'm never showing up that way. So I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not. I like that we all connect. I like that it feels like a family here. And yeah. So I get it. That's probably not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay, and that's the risk I take. But I don't care. This is how I've been from day one. I'm not going to suddenly change. Okay? So my goal is never to be more professional. This is my fun. This is my passion. Okay? So just in case anybody had any misconceptions about me, there we go. I'm just going to be me. Okay? Does that make it clear? I'm just saying, in case, friend, you watch this live stream, thanks for the tips, but I'm not trying to be more profesh. That's not my goal. I would still be working in the professional world if that's what I wanted. I would manifest it. I've manifested being able to do whatever the fuck I want. And it's being this and a fucking teacher with my fucking moppy hair, no makeup, chipped tooth. Don't care. Okay? Don't mess with my dog. You wouldn't have gotten any response out of me till you mention my dog. Don't fuck with my dog. Okay? She rules this roost, and I love every second of it. She's my baby. And I'm very mama bear about my dog. Anyway, back to work. Okay, Diamond Victoria, thank you very much. Can you manifest someone who has a restraining order against you? I was needy and desperate, and my ex-boyfriend filed one against me, but I want to bet yes. Yeah, and why? Diamond Victoria, I think I recognize you. So I do remember, I think I remember this scenario. I know you were very worried about it. I don't remember what you did, though. That's what I don't remember. Oh, Aria, I love you. There are no situations that cannot be turned around. It is your fear of it not being able to be flipped around that is holding it there. So start seeing yourself as the version of... Listen, first of all, before I even start going there, you can always revise this. Revise this. Revise that never happened, that whatever. I just texted him a lot when he was giving me the silent treatment. That's okay. So go back to the moment or the night or the day that you were blowing up his phone. Revise that. Revise it as if you never did it. And I have a revision video on my channel. You can go watch that. It'll bring you step by step on how to revise my way. And then once you've revised it and it's become your dominant new memory, allow the 3D to catch up. Don't keep worrying that it didn't work. Allow the 3D to catch up, and it will. And we can slowly rebuild your relationship. Not slowly, but you know what I'm saying. Through a bridge of incidents, you two can reconnect. Yes, Christina, it is thebomb.com. Revision is amazing. It exists for a reason. It's very useful, especially when we have scenarios like that, where we're worried that we blew up somebody's phone a little bit too much. There's your opportunity to revise that it never happened, right? And listen, restraining orders, so long as there was no violence, of course, restraining orders can be dropped. So we don't have to look at that as permanence, right? But no more blowing up the phone, though. Hello, that's taking action in the 3D. We don't need to do that. We don't need to be pokers of the 3D. It never gets us the result we want. That's what we use manifestation for. Go up here. Do the work up here. Okay? What? This ain't fucking updated already. Okay, hold on. Renee, thank you very much. The whole week I've been so laser focused on my mental diet, self-concept, and affirmations. It definitely works. Renee, I am so friggin' proud of you. Good. Good, good, good. Honestly, you want my opinion, like fucking manifestation. To make it easier on yourself, it's fuck the 3D. Not ignore, but fuck it. Right? We don't have to ignore it. We don't have to pretend it's not happening. We can accept what's going on in our world, but we can say this to it. We can say fuck it. Meaning we know it has no power over whether we get our manifestation or not. We don't have to succumb to it. But that and the mental diet. And mental diet is part of embodying your state, right? Because you can tell when you have fallen out of the state. Figure out why we have fallen out of the state, and let's walk our way back. Don't flip your thoughts. It is a waste of time. I know that's what everyone else teaches, and in their defense, I just don't think they know any better, but I am telling you comfortably, don't. You don't have to. It's not about flipping the thought. It's about figuring out why it's coming up. That's the killer. We want to figure out why it's coming up. We sit with it. We tell ourselves we're going to be okay because we are going to be okay. Because not every single thought manifests. They don't. You don't have to be afraid. So don't overwhelm yourself with flipping every friggin' thought. Put yourself in the state and watch it change. Jenny Sarian. Thank you very much. Kim, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. If I ask for a few signs to confirm I'm seeing my SP and the signs happen, does that mean it's confirmation that I'm seeing him or just a sign it's coming? Thank you. Okay. Well, it's like this. We give meaning to all signs. Now, do we have the right or the ability to ask for our higher self or our God, whatever, to give us a sign? Yes, we do. And I know, even I have in the past affirmed things. Remember, if I say affirm, I really mean script. Every day I see evidence that blah, blah, blah is working. So like, what was one I used to say about every day I see signs that my SP is becoming more and more of my dream man. That was something that I would say during my solo vacation because I was in solo vacation and, I had gone through my dream man list. I had done a lot of things, a lot of redoing things about myself. And one of them was the things I wanted on my dream man list. And so I would say every day I see evidence of, blah, 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 blah. So can we do that? Yes. Is it really us manifesting it? Yes. When the sign comes, does it have an exact meaning? It only has the meaning you give it. So if you want to give it the meaning, that it means, yes, I'm going to see my SP, then give it that meaning. And if you stick to that meaning, what happens? We create the belief, and therefore it plays out in our 3D. So you can give it any meaning you want, just like people have the choice to give their dreams any meaning you want. You have that much power. You do. So you decide what it means, truthfully. Okay? But also this, for any of you who are not asking to see signs, and then you do see signs or BBLs, remember what Neville said, and I do agree with it, is that signs, well, I don't remember, you know how I am with my Neville quotes. Long story short, it's something like the signs come after the manifestation, but Neville used more fancy words. But the signs come after the manifestation, and what that means is the signs come after your thing has manifested in here, meaning it's already created, it's done, it's yours. We have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to be afraid of. It's coming. The signs are your validation that your manifestation is on its way. It's done. So if you haven't been asking for signs and you're seeing birds before land and or signs, whatever you like to call them, great. It's confirmation that your manifestation is yours. It's done. So, like I said, you determine the meaning, so give it that meaning, okay? Because it's already done, baby. That's right. Ni Jewel, or Ni Jewel, thank you very much. SP reached out, wanted to hang, then said we shouldn't. Okay, so that's classic hot and cold behavior. Classic hot and cold behavior. And that's a direct reflection of your own hot and cold thoughts or wishy-washy thoughts. You going back and forth. 1 minute you're, on your manifestation game. You're believing it's done. You know it's on the way. Kim, tonight's safe word is popcorn. And then on the next minute you're wavering and you're thinking it's not working. I don't see, look, he fucking canceled plans with me. He doesn't fucking want me. This manifestation shit doesn't work. See what I mean? You go back and forth. He goes back and forth. I think in the latest super chat video I posted, I gave an example of, when you're on your manifestation game, your SP is like, oh my God, I'm head over heels in love with her. I can't wait to be with her again. I can't wait to see her. Can't wait to do all these things with her. I'm going to marry her. And then when you are wishy-washy and you're worried about shit, then your SP is like, fuck that. I can't be bothered with that bitch. I can't be bothered with her. No, thank you. No, she's an annoying bitch. They go wishy-washy with you. So don't give this any more meaning than it's just a reflection of where your mind has been. So now get back on your game and no more wavering. Stop wavering, right? He'll be back. He'll be making plans and everything will be okay. But keep in mind, when you go back and forth, he goes back and forth. That's the whole reason why we say to be persistent and consistent. For that reason. What is Sammy says? Stand firm. Stand firm. No wavering. And she's right. Stand firm. No wavering. And it's for that reason. Because when we waver, we're creating hot and cold. Not that you have to fear the negative thoughts during your wavering. It doesn't mean those exact thoughts are going to manifest. It's just your... I'm trying to give you like a smart Neville thing. But I'm going to dumb it down for Kim words because I always forget his direct quotes. But, you cannot serve two masters. You can't serve two gods. It's the 3D or our 4D, our imagination. You can't serve both. Pick one. You don't want to pick the 3D, right? Because the 3D is dead. Oh, that's a shitty way of looking at it, but it's dead. It is old news. It is a 1977 newspaper. It is nothing for us to be stressing. Yes, when things show up in the 3D, is it normal that we have a trigger here and there? Abso-friggin-lutely, yes. But at the basis of it, we have nothing to worry about. We know it's old news. Our manifestation is coming. Our job is to serve up here, serve our 4D so we can come out here. This is where life is. This is where things are alive in our imagination. And everything is starting from here first. Okay? So, stand firm. Okay? Everything will be okay. Aria, thank you very much. Parents don't believe in LOA and are pushing me to get married, triggering me. Do you have any affirmations I could use? Not sure what belief this is. All right, let me think for a second. All right, so parents don't believe in the law of assumption and are pushing me to get married. All right, it's triggering you, understandably. Do you have any affirmations I could use? Not sure what the belief is. You know, honestly, the belief itself could be nothing more than, you know, your parents' religious beliefs. You're concerned. It could be nothing more than that, because that to me wouldn't roll down to not feeling chosen, not feeling good enough. It wouldn't say any of that to me. It wouldn't say abandonment. It would say, you know, fear of religious cultures. It could be nothing more than that. So don't overwhelm yourself with like, well, what's the belief? What is it? Don't worry about it. Right now, because we're unsure, let's stick to just what specifically it is, because it might not be anything more than that. Or the desire to please your parents, and hence why it's triggering you. Because if you weren't afraid to displease your parents, you would be comfortable in putting your foot down. And not that I'm telling you should be putting your foot down. I don't mean it like that. I just meant that, you know, most children from, you know, your basic homes or great homes too have a desire, you know, to please parents. And I might not have said broken homes and things like that, and that's because, you know, they're traumatized. So I don't know for sure how they feel, or even if they are around their direct parents. So most of us have an ingrained feeling of wanting to attach to the caregivers at hand around us. And that's not something I would want you to beat yourself up for. It's natural that you don't want to disappoint your parents, and that you love them enough that their opinion of what they want you to get busy doing, I understand why it's stressing you out. So I would be affirming that your parents, you don't have to tell them about the law of attraction or law of assumption. That's fine. You could just be affirming that they respect your opinions. They respect your decisions. They're always looking out for your best interests and to make sure that you're happy. And I'm sure they can tell it doesn't make you happy when they bring up that subject. So your parents are respectful of your decisions, opinions, and want to see you happy. That's what I would be saying. Okay? And then I would be probably affirming things like they support you in your wanting to not have an arranged marriage or whatnot. Okay? And of course, Brienne, I have never wanted to please my parents. Jesus, you know. Brienne's slippery. She's slippery. You got to watch her at all times. But hopefully that helps, Aria. Sarah Moreau, thank you very much. It's funny, my 3D has been tits up, but I've been revising a lot, and I feel amazing and don't even care. What old story? It's now irrelevant. Love you. Sarah, I love that. I love that. I do know the message you just left your dad, Brienne. Jesus. I love that you're feeling better than you did the other night, number one. I'm glad you're feeling better. And revision is amazing, especially if we have old stories. Kim claps for popcorn. We all do. Oh, good Lord. What is the popcorn? I'm not really understanding though. Popcorn. So Sarah, I'm very happy. I'm very pleased. Okay. Well done. And you did that all on your own. Huh? You did it all on your own. Well done. Curvy Bree, thank you very much. I'm sad today, but staying in the state. I don't even know. I knew what it was. I figured it out. I don't even know what state this is. My SP called me on an unknown number and hung up. They keep doing it. Love me already. What? They're calling you from an unknown number and hanging up. That is, I'm just, what? And they keep doing it. Love me already. I love that. I love that you're putting that spin on it. I'm more happy though that I understood what IDEK was. No one had to tell me that it meant I don't even know, because you guys know I suck at that. Wow. Well, listen. There's nothing wrong with being a little sad, you know, by the way. Like, I hope you're not being hard on yourself because you're having a down day. Okay? Thanks, Christina. Thanks for noticing. Terry Nugent, thank you very much. Kim, I was in victim state today and yesterday. I had to put down my dog. Oh! I had to put my dog down yesterday. I reacted so badly to the 3D by going back to my old self before I knew about LOA. Did I mess my manifestation up? First of all, hell to the fuck, no. Okay? Terry Nugent, no. No, no. First of all, I am so sorry that you had to put your dog down. I cannot even imagine it. I am incredibly sorry that that happened. Honestly. Don't you dare beat yourself up for reacting to your 3D. Listen, pets are just as important as family members. My dog means more to me than some family members. Let's just be real. Okay? However you reacted, behaved, falling back into victim state yesterday, who cares? No, it's not going to ruin your manifestation. You are allowed to have a shitty reaction to anything when you're experiencing some kind of traumatic loss like that. So no. One day of bad reacting, nope, not going to ruin that manifestation. No. And for what it's worth, the truth with embodying states is when we embody the state, your 3D is a direct reflection, meaning the moment you go back, everything shifts back out here. Anybody who's truly ever experienced embodying a state will tell you firsthand that things just melt away. Obstacles, problems, they begin to melt away in that 3D. So no, you've messed nothing up. Don't you worry about that. Not at all. You allow yourself to grieve. Okay? And if it's really bothering you that you reacted, and I don't think you should be letting it bother you, honestly, but if it's really on your shoulders bothering you, at minimum, you could revise whatever you did. I don't think you need to revise shit. You're allowed to have that bad day. Are you kidding me? I would have a bad damn month over something like that. You allow yourself the grieving time. Okay? Absolutely. Don't you dare concern yourself about that manifestation. You're going to be fine. Jesus, I'm so sorry about your dog. I'm now reading through the comments of when I was telling you guys about that comment I received yesterday, and All caps at heaven. It's your channel, Kim. Hawkeyes, you got me fucked up. Hawkeyes has my back. Just like Brienne's got my back, Hawkeye's got my back. Nope, and Allie, I will snatch a bitch real quick for messing with my Kim. Allie's got my back. I appreciate it. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's okay. I was good until the poop comment, you know. Michael Pitts. Thank you very much. I was going to be a dork and ask you again if you had gotten to messages from March 13th, but instead I'm just going to say, hey, girl. Very classy way of slipping shit in there, Michael Pitts. I see you're a smooth operator. Yeah. Using the smooth moves on me right there, Michael Pitts. I will look you up. Okay? I will look you up so I don't get any more smooth moves. Okay? I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right? I'm picking up what you're putting down. Christ. Michael Pitts. Now we know what you're like in the relationship category with the smooth moves. Like Mr. Forte. Okay? All right. Ooh, stop telling women how they should be. Fuck right off with that shit. Megan F., I like you. I like you. You start being glamour girl and I out of here. He is. He's the smooth operator. That's Michael Pitts. From now on, if Michael Pitts is in the house, that's it. We're going to start singing Smooth Operator. Wendy Ramirez, I'm ready to fight a motherfucker. I love you guys. Yeah, Claudia, they need to leave poop alone. Damn right. This is why I love Hawkeyes. You need me to roll up? Oh, God, I love her. Makita, thank you very much. I manifested a refund after they kept telling me no for months. So I said, I heard a rumor you gave me a refund. 10 minutes later, I got that refund. Oh my God, Makita. Well done. Makita, hello. Well done. I heard a rumor. That's it. HBICs. Okay, we are learning from Makita tonight. Did I say it right? We are learning from Makita tonight. Okay, so she gets all the credit for this, but I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor that I was getting whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. I heard that rumor. I heard that rumor that you're a fucking head over heels in love with me. Yeah, okay. I heard a rumor that I'm a multimillionaire. I heard a rumor that I'm a badass bitch. That's done. Yeah, we're going to call it the Makita method. I got to write that down because I will refer to that in videos as the Makita method. Done. Done. Along with me writing down that Michael Pitts smooth operator as well. That will never be forgotten. I heard a rumor. They say you got a broken heart. I heard a rumor. That Bananarama. Well done. I like that. Ooh, time for beaching. Wait a minute. What? time for beaching. Welcome to Exclusive Lives Coaching. You were already one, though. Were you trying to leave a comment and it wouldn't let you leave a special comment? Yes, Nico, I was thinking the same thing. That yes, it there's no resistance to that. It's listen. It's the Makita method, okay? Oh, we got Michael Pitts being smooth again. I heard a rumor that you had gotten to March 13th. He's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Ooh. Smooth. Simone Brown. That's my baby. Ain't nobody gonna touch her. But poop. Love it. As if the dog being in the background has ever caused an issue. Thank you, Sarah Pronia. Thank you. I was never good. I was done at Hi Kim. Brienne. Oh, that's hilarious. Mayhem Beauty. I used to do that professional YouTube BS and it don't work. When I was more real, I got more subscribers. And I believe that. And that's, yeah, I agree 100%. 100%. Because people can see right through the bullshit. People can see through the bullshit. The fake shit. Renee Dotson. Girl, you're on my reschedule list. Along with like 5 other people. What you doing this weekend, girl? I forgot how many hours ahead of me you are, though. Sparkle Glider, thank you very much. Ooh, I just lost you. There we go. It's your flavor. They should seek elsewhere. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Hawkeyes, thank you very much. You change and I'm out. LOL. Don't like Kim, go suck a dick in your window licking state. Oh my God. In your window licking state. Oh, Hawkeyes, I love you. Nico Conver, since we are God of our reality and believe what we script manifest. Wait, I gotta start over. Since we are God of our reality and believe what we script manifests, can we script what SP thinks, feels, do, and working on telling self, am God of my reality? I gotta read it again, Nico. I'm having a moment here. Since we are God of our reality, yes, and believe what we script manifests, can we script what SP thinks and feels and do? And working on telling self, am God of my reality? Yes. Essentially, yes. Meaning, wait, whenever I see Hawkeyes, I got to see what she said. Get the popcorn ready. You can script, affirm, visualize anything you want for your specific person. Anything. As far as what they're thinking and feeling, yeah, you want my honest answer on how to do that effectively? Inner conversations, truthfully. Not to say that affirming doesn't work or scripting doesn't work. That's not what I meant. But there's just something to inner conversations in my experience. However, if we're not going to pay attention to the state we're in, it's going to be a long road. A really long, lonesome road. Meaning, put your state as your priority. What state you're embodying. Do all the other stuff after. See what I'm saying? Because remember my analogy. Your state is your house. Don't cock block your manifestation. Yeah. Your state is the house you're living in. Or apartment. Or townhouse. Or whatever flats. I can't think of any other names. The people live in type of homes. You want to know what I always wanted to try living in? Was an yurt. I don't know. There's something cool about them. But anyway, your state is the home structure that you're living in. Okay? Your affirmations, your scripting, your visuals, your inner conversations, and your revision. All of those are the pretty furniture that you're decorating your structure in. But if your structure sucks tits and it's falling apart because you're not paying attention to it, meaning sitting in a victim state, all this pretty furniture, although it's amazing and helpful and can help you get into a state, but most people don't, because they stay in their victim state because they're unaware that they're even in one. It's like the long road to getting into the state. Get yourself into the state, do all the other pretty furniture things along with, but make state priority. That has been my experience to the fastest manifestation turnaround or the fastest 3D turnaround that I have ever experienced in my entire very long journey. And my journey started in Law of Attraction, if we remember, and that was in 2009. So in this long journey of this world, states of consciousness and making that my priority over affirming, scripting, inner conversations, revision, making states the priority. Thank you, Heidi. Changed my game completely. And anybody that has listened to me will tell you the same thing, that something out here changed along with how they felt inside changed. Doesn't mean you become immune to falling out of the state. That's fucking normal. I love my state is protected by the M16. Yeah, it doesn't mean you'd ever fall out, and that's okay if you fall out. But we can get back in. If you make that the priority. Oh, look at the likes going up. Thank you, guys. I'm telling you, it'll change everything. Tune out what every other coach is telling you and just listen to me. Trust me. I'm talking from my own experience. My entire life did a complete 180 for the better. For the better. My relationship, my SP, total turnaround when I made my state priority. Please don't think the states are this difficult, advanced manifesting. And I know there are some people in the community that call states advanced. Fuck that. Listen, I know we're all on our own journeys. I know we're all on our own evolving timeline, but I see no reason that you guys can't start putting your minds on your state. Why do we have to wait until you've evolved enough or until you're advanced enough? Fuck that. Plant it in your mind now. Learn it now. So I just think that's an unfair way of looking at it, that it's for advanced. Nah, it should be for everyone. It might not click with you right away. So what? It will. And when it does, damn. It is, Christina. It is. It is very empowering, and things start changing. Movement changes. Things can get juicy. You might fall right back out. That does not make you a failure. It is normal. I was not instantly perfect at states. I could not even embody the version of myself that had my full manifestation. I couldn't even do that. It took me several weeks to be able to do that because I was in solo vacation. And I was triggered because I knew what my 3D really was, and I was still brokenhearted over it. But I took myself as close as I could go without being triggered. And for me, it was nothing more than me saying, I know if I do this every day, I'm going to be okay. If I try this every single day, everything's going to be okay. I know that. That's as far as I could go. I could not even envision being back with him, even though I knew in my heart I wasn't giving up till I got him. But I didn't get triggered before that, meaning that's as far, I'm talking in tongues. That's as far as I could go. And it got better and better. And then eventually, obviously, I was able to get myself to the version of myself who had the relationship I wanted back in blah, blah, blah. But I promise it won't fail you. Manifestation can sometimes be a bumpy road. Sometimes it's not awesome. And that's because you're expanding your awareness. You're literally changing you. You're changing. You're becoming the version of yourself that has all these new experiences out here. So think of it like that. So that's why sometimes it doesn't feel great. So when you fall out of the state, don't beat yourself up for it. It might not feel great. You might wake up one day feeling anxious and worried that your manifestation isn't coming, or that I'm still stuck on this limiting belief. I can't let it go. What if I can't let it go? It's normal. Everyone feels like that at some point. You'll get over it. It's just a little bump in the road. You're going to get over it, and you're going to soar even bigger in that, like an eagle. No. You're expanding your awareness. Think of it like that. You're expanding you. You're changing, which is good. You're stepping into the version of yourself that is getting whatever you want. I'm telling you. So, Nico Conver, make that your priority, and then script your balls off. Do whatever you want scripting, but make your state number one. The state is amazing. It is. It is freedom. Freedom from worrying. Freedom from doubting. It obviously how you feel having all your desires might not feel like I feel, right? We're all individuals. I go back and forth between two places. I either get like the excited butterflies and, darling, be lovely, are you feeling better? So I either get the butterflies, or I have a total sense of calm. Calm like though, but in like calm, cool, collected. I got nothing to worry about. I know I'm going to get what I want. You have a cold. Do you think you're feeling good enough though to talk this week? Or are you still not feeling good? And I like either one, by the way. I like the calm, cool, collected, I got nothing to worry about. And I also like the happy excited butterflies feeling. I like them both. Because they both mean I'm getting what I want. You won't fail. You won't fail. I'm telling you. We cannot fail this. Yes, Kim. All right, good. All right, good, girl. We'll talk. Do you hear poop snoring? I manifested donuts today, so there's that. Well done, Amy. Listen, I consider manifestation of donuts amazing. Yes, I'd be happy with that. Okay, hold up, because I think I just lost them. Time for beaching. Kim, just to thank you, sharing my wackadoodle story and hearing Brianne's explanation to someone else that night made all this click. It's the freaking state. I'm on solo vacation 1 year. It's changing as we speak. Time for beaching. I'm so very happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I am glad the States has finally clicked for you. And yes, my dear, solo vacation is going to go bye-bye. It is. Solo vacation is going to go bye-bye. And, you know, have a little determination about it, right? Be determined. I was determined. I was very determined. And I fell right back out of the state. When the States first clicked with me, it's not like I was able to hold that state all day long. I would fall right back out and start crying, go right back into victim state, and be upset that I wasn't with my person, right? So hence why we don't have to be perfect to manifest, just saying. But I'm so glad it has clicked for you. I'm so fucking glad. Very, very glad. Things are going to be changing for you. States are amazing. And let me just say this. It's because states aren't another technique. They aren't. Embodying a state is not affirming, visualizing, and scripting. It's not another technique. It's manifestation. Truthfully. If you are someone who is hardcore Neville, I am not, but I still love and respect Neville. I'm just not hardcore, right? Read through his work. He's essentially telling you to embody the state. His work is pointing you in that direction. Imagining the feeling state. It's embodying. It is. That's manifesting. The other stuff are techniques and tools to get you there. And there's no shame in affirming script. I still script. I still do it because I enjoy it. But I'm just saying, your states, it's a good thing. I gotta refresh this one moment. Okay. Dory 60, thank you. Love you, Kim. Have a coffee on me. Dory, I fucking love you too. Thank you very much. I love you, Dory. Honestly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dory's just the fucking best. Be Lily the cat. Well, it's Be Lily Cat. I always say Be Lily the cat because I'm thinking of Billy the cat from Primus. Billy the cat was my name. And I say unto thee, say, baby, do you want to take out with me? Say, baby, do you want to? Anybody know that song by Primus? Just saying. Okay. I manifested a patient I had 3 years ago to find me on Facebook and add me. This happened after I dropped the story that she's old and can't use Facebook. Happened a day after I set the intention, but SP is still gone. It's because you have no resistance to this woman. You dropped the story. You probably still have an existing story to your specific person. What you should be thinking is, look how me letting go of the story got this manifestation to show up. Look how I was able to get this person that I thought was old and can't use Facebook showed up and connected with you. You did that. You manifested that. So can you imagine? Kim, so much has been happening. Oh, Dory, I want to know. I want to hear. Can you imagine if you dropped the story you have around SP? Because I'm sure you have one. And whether you think you do or not, I'm sure your ego is giving you plenty of reasons as to why your person has not manifested back yet. I'm sure your ego is saying not very nice things to you about why that manifestation is not here. That's how you know a story is still existing somewhere, or a belief. So what is the ego telling you? Work on that and SP will be back. But I would stop. I wouldn't keep repeating that story that SP is still gone, because that's telling me that you're still thinking of SP as separate from you. And I know we're all guilty of doing that, but remember, we're all connected. We're all connected. So we're never separate from our manifestations. We feel like we are, but we're not. Okay? Sasha Louise, thank you very much. Thank you so much for helping and inspiring us that our dream lives are possible. Can't wait for coaching. Thank you very much, Sasha Louise. I'm writing your name down, Sasha Louise. Tracy Thomas, thank you very much, but it's blank on my side. And my freaking screen updated, so hold on, let me see. I can't see if you left me a message, Tracy. Fuck, it updated, so I don't know if you left me a message and I didn't see it. I am sorry. Thank you for the super chat, Tracy Thomas. I was about to call you what the email says, and I'm like, no, not better not. That's private. Oh, I know one thing, though, I want to say. I saw the handbag email. Girl, you got talent. You got talent. Those handbags were something else. You made those. I just can't even believe it. I was impressed. They're pretty cool. Kimmy J, twin. Tips to really grasp being in the state where I have everything I want. Please, love ya. Hey, HBICs. Okay, so tips to really grasp being in the state. Okay, so whatever it is that you're manifesting, or whatever it is that you would like your life to look like, it's taking a moment, and if you're a visualizer, visualize yourself opening up a door to that reality, to that new life. If you're not a visualizer, just think about if you were waking up every day already as that version of yourself. Okay? What do you think your life would be like if you had it right now in this moment? Literally. So we'll make one up. Let's pretend that Kimmy J wishes, or her manifestation, and this is not her manifestation, so I'm just making up an example. She wants to be one of them Instagram model influencers, if that's the right terminology. So that's what Kimmy J is. Kimmy J is gorgeous, so she could be, but this is not her manifestation. I'm just making shit up. So you would envision yourself as, being a sexy bitch, posing for pictures, what your life would be like. You'd be getting up every morning, making your special drinks that, they make, and, because they're healthy and they're drinking their special drinks, or, if you want to be married as an influencer, right? So you'd wake up next to your hubby, maybe you'd offer to make him breakfast, or the other way around. Maybe you work out first thing in the morning, right? In your influencer's special sexy outfit. And, you would take pictures of yourself doing your workout and making your special drinks, right? And then what would the rest of your day be like? How would you feel? What would it be like to know, you live with your person, or you're married finally, and you're actually having your dream career? So what would you do all day long? How do you think it would feel inside? Feel inside. How would it feel to be that person, that version of yourself? Now, I know I'm being silly with my example, but what is your dream career? I'm pretty sure you're already in your dream career, but maybe you want to be like the president of your dream career. What do you think it would feel like waking up every morning being the president of that company, or of your company, and laying next to your husband? And you can even envision what your husband has for the career. And, just try to envision what it would be like waking up every day as that. What do you think your thoughts would be like? What do you think you would feel like inside? And if you can't even get there, then start smaller. What if I woke up tomorrow and I was actually in the reality where I already had it all? And then my bank accounts were all like $1 billion. What would it be like? What if tomorrow SP showed up on my doorstep and said he wanted to marry me? Start small. Start what-ifing yourself. And feel where you feel it in your body. And when I say that, for example, if it's something that I'm manifesting, and I'm not a visualizer, I will try to picture, and I use that term because I'm not having a visual, but the idea in my head, imagination of what the version of me would look like living out whatever I'm manifesting. So what if I was manifesting being Jason Momoa's wife? I would want to think to myself what it would be like waking up to his sexy ass every morning. Me running my fingers through his hair would probably be the starters. Okay. And then maybe other things would happen after that. And then we would get out, and he would work out and I would watch him work out, because I would not be working out. I would just be watching and enjoying, drinking my coffee. And how would I feel? I would feel amazing. I would feel happy. I would feel content. I would feel like I'm living my dream life. And so when I'm imagining what the version of me would be like, I feel it. I get like either the happy little butterflies in my stomach, or I feel calm, like I have nothing to worry about. I already have all of this. All of this is mine already, because everything's starting inside of me. And I know that. I know everything starts here. So I already know it's mine. And it's just, I'm reading Claudia's comment, but you see what I'm saying? That's what, that can walk you into embodying the state. And the reason why I'm saying pay attention to how you feel it is because that is like a focal point for you. So I'm like, when you get your happy butterflies, when you're imagining, you just embodied it. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Did that help, Kim? Me, Jay? That help? It's not about being perfect. It's not about having a perfect way of getting there. It's about just using your imagination. Try this. If none of that worked, when you were a little kid and you were playing with your friends, okay? What were you as a kid? Like, for example, I was always the boss. Whatever we played, I was the boss. If we played school, I was a teacher. If we played house, I was always the mom. I was always the one giving out orders. I was the boss, okay? It was easy for me to pretend, use my imagination, that I was that character that I was playing. Okay? It's the same thing. It's using your imagination to be that version of yourself now. I don't mean you have to leave room in the closet and an extra plate on the table unless that makes you happy. If you like doing that, continue, but you don't have to. But you can start carrying yourself as if you were that version now, because you technically already are that version. We're just like shifting the reality in a sense. Okay? But for what it's worth, for anybody else not getting it, I'm going to make a video on how I step by step do it every day. And hopefully that'll help. Alyssa Luritzen, thank you very much. My 3D has been so triggering today with my SP. He sent me something meant for third party, but I let myself feel the feels and I'm getting back into the God state. Thanks for all you do, Kim. Yes, Alyssa, I like that you are allowing yourself to feel your feels, get it out of your system. And I'm sure that was upsetting. I'm sure that was very upsetting. You will get back into your state. Don't beat yourself up from falling out of it. You know that only showed up because of what state you've been embodying, where your thoughts were previously. That's the only reason why. Don't give it more meaning than that. Try not to give it any more meaning than that. Okay? And look at it as something you two are going to laugh about 20 years from now. You're going to laugh about that. Okay? Don't give it any deeper meaning than that. I mean that, okay? Don't be hard on yourself for reacting to it. Anybody would have reacted to that. Okay? Mayhem Beauty, I love the Umbrella Academy too. I like that too. I like that show. Y'all know what's about to get dropped at midnight. I think midnight. Jamie said midnight PST. So it would be 3 a.m. for us. But I'm hoping they do it EST. And it really is midnight, but it probably won't be. But Stranger Things, second half. Cannot wait. Tonight. Wait, what was I doing? Damn it. Oh, okay. What? Oh man, hold on. I just skipped some. I'm coming back. I think Angel. Wait a minute. Yes. Angel Summer. Thank you very much. Part 1. My SP is an influencer and gets lots of hateful comments, and people think he is mentally insane. I do not see a part 2. I don't see a part 2. I don't see the part 2 angel somewhere. Perhaps it's coming. Okay. Lissa, thank you very much. Been saying I'm the woman who has it all, and old SP is reaching out again, and I got a promotion at work. Current SP is next. Lissa! Well done, Lissa. I'm very, very, very proud of you. Yeah, SP's next. And you keep that mindset. Well done. And of course, old SP is reaching out again. Of course. BBL. Well done, Lissa. I'm very happy for you. Look at all these people getting stuff. I'm loving it. Elaine, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. I work with 3P now, so I see her almost daily. And that biatch tries to talk me all the time. And I feel super triggered seeing her with my SP sometimes. Any advice, please? Oh, okay. Listen, I'm not going to pretend that would be easy. I'm not going to pretend it would be easy. That would trigger me too. And that bitch tries to talk to you. That would bug me too. But let's keep it real. You're manifesting it, right? Don't blame yourself. It's not what I mean. But it's projecting from you. It is. It's being projected from you. So let's get to the heart of that. My question is, did you always work with 3P? Or did you just get a new job there? Or did 3P just get a new job there? I mean, that's not, I am not going to lie to you. That's a rough one. It is rough when you have to see 3P. So I know right from the top, that means you're probably going to struggle not thinking of 3P. Obviously, the quickest way to get rid of a third party is to remove them from your awareness. And we have a special situation in your case. So, number one, I normally call this a short-term method, but to be honest, because you're seeing her until the bitch gets fired, not that we got to get her fired, I'm just saying. I would be using the short-term solution of that SP is only with that bitch as the catalyst to wake that fucking SP's ass up to realize they're head over heels in love with you. And then the rest of your time is going to have to be trying to stay focused, embodying the state of the version of yourself that doesn't have to worry about 3Ps and is completely back in a loving, fulfilling relationship, committed with this person, with SP. And if we want to get her out of there, affirm she got fired. Is that version you're embodying? Because let me say this. When we're embodying our ideal version, meaning the version of us that has it all, we don't have to worry about shit. Third parties mean nothing to us because we know we're running the show. We know we have the I amness working for us. We don't have to worry about nothing out here in that 3D. We know we're going to get what we want. So I'm just going to keep it real with you. You're going to have to be standing guard on your mind. You're going to have to be standing guard on your mind. Because if you're going to be triggered every time you see her, I would be affirming that either you get moved. God, see, normally I don't normally, in my, like I said, in my experience, my opinion, I don't normally like affirming for third party at all. But this is a special circumstance. So using the initial affirmation that, she's only in the picture to wake him up to realize how much he's in love with you. Yes. But I also don't want you to start overloading yourself with a ton of affirmations that are including her, because we're only going to keep her in your awareness. I would literally limit yourself to no more than 2 for her. And you know me, I never limit affirmations, but because it's dealing with 3P, I would not have more than 2. And the first one would be, that bitch only exists to wake SP up. That's it. The only reason why she exists in my awareness is because she's the reason he wakes up. You can change the wording, obviously. And then number 2, I would be affirming that her ass is out of that job, so you don't have to see her at work anymore. But I wouldn't add anything more than that. This is my opinion. Your reality. You do what you want, okay? What you don't have to do is to assume that you're not going to be able to get him back just because you're triggered by her every day. No, you can overcome this. You're going to get to the point where you're numbed to able to drop her from your awareness. It'll get to that place. I cannot believe that she's got the balls to talk to you. That would drive me insane. I would be very rude to her so she would not speak to me. That's me. But I would limit. I like that. Wait, she's intimidated by you every day and she left because she can't stand seeing you do better. You got the promotion she wanted. Jenny, you and I need to be best friends. Okay? I love that. I love that sassy attitude. Yeah. But no more. I would not do more than 2. That's my personal opinion. I would, listen, you're not wrong for how you're feeling too, by the way. You're not wrong for feeling triggered, seeing your SP with 3P. You're not. I would be avoiding. That's the truth. I would be avoiding. But it's like this. If we stay focused on being triggered all the time by seeing her, like I said, I am super rude to her. Good. But just hear me out. Your feelings are valid. You being triggered seeing SP with her is normal. Anybody would react that way. But we want to come up with ways to get your mind off that, because that's not where we want you focused. We want you focused on embodying the state of the version of yourself that has SP back, right? So we've got to come up with something that you can shift your focus while you're at work as much as possible. I guess it's because I affirm I'm everyone's favorite person. That's why she's trying to talk to you. That is fucking funny. I hope you are. I was fucking snotty to her ass. Does she know that you and SP, we're a couple? Does she know? Does she know that you're in this equation? Or is she clueless to it? Maybe that's why she's being so damn nice. Maybe she don't got a damn clue. She's trying to be besties. She is. Yeah, does she? SP keeps it a secret that we're dated. Oh, okay. So that dumb heifer don't even know. That's why she's being so nice to you. She ain't got a clue. Oh, Lord. Maybe you should tell her. No, don't. No, don't poke the 3D. That's just me being sassy. Silly, silly girl. Elaine, you can do it. Try your best. If you're getting triggered, we need to... This is going to sound so stupid, but we need to know why you're triggered. We need to get to the heart of it to figure out where it's coming from, our self-concept, right? We know why you're triggered, but let's work our way down. What is it? Is it not feeling chosen? Is it abandonment? Is it not feeling good enough? Aisa can't tell her. But in all seriousness, even though I 100% understand why you're being triggered, okay? Kristen, she is a dumb heifer. All third parties are. You got to get to the heart of it because we got to sit with it. I was affirming for a perfect relationship with my SP before, but instead he got in a relationship with her. Okay, so listen, we have not spoke one-on-one, so I don't know for sure. I don't know all your story, but from just what you told me, it sounds like you're not feeling chosen. Feels like you're not being chosen, and that would explain. Yeah, I agree. Unchosen. So I would be focusing there. I would be focusing on that within my self-concept and embodying as best as possible. Okay. I'll be looking for you. But until then, work on embodying the state of the version of you who is chosen, who knows she's chosen. Ask yourself the what ifs. What would it feel like if I knew I was chosen? What would my 3D be like if I knew I was the girl chosen at all times? That I knew everyone I wanted me too. Start there. If it's hard for you to, if it feels resistive, baby step your way there. But I hate to say it, when you're triggered, we've got to sit with it. You've got to talk to yourself in the moment instead of falling apart every time we're triggered. I call it falling apart because that's usually what I do if I'm triggered. I fall apart, crying starts, all this shit. We got to sit with it, talk ourselves down, right? And then work our way back to the state and things will start changing out here. Okay? Keep us updated. Or keep me updated. Terry Nugent, thank you very much. I still want to manifest my SP, self-concept, and other things. Can I still be able to manifest while I am healing from my traumatic experience? I feel helps me feel better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Without question, yes, Terry Nugent. Listen, yes, traumatic experiences, they're terrible. Take that off the table. They don't have to limit us from manifesting, right? So don't think of it like that. Don't think that because, it was something upsetting, tragic, that it has to affect manifesting. It doesn't. It doesn't. So I think that's a misconception in this community. It doesn't. Your subconscious mind is not stupid. Think of it like that. It's not. We are limitless beings. Okay? Don't even question that for a second. You're going to be fine. You can continue manifesting anything you desire. Honestly. When I'm saying, take the time to have your, have your moment. You just lost your dog, It's okay and it's very normal if you're continuing to stay on your manifestation game during this time, which you don't need to, but if it's because you want to, it is very normal if you fall out of the state and go back to a place where you're upset and mourning your dog, the loss of your dog. That is normal. It's expected. It's not you failing at manifesting. It's not going to ruin your manifestations. It's not going to slow anything down. It's okay. That's a normal, healthy response. That's what I mean. Okay? But yeah, no, if you want to stay on your manifestation game and that is what brings you joy to be on that, go for it. Of course you can keep doing it. Of course you can. Y'all, please listen to Kim about shifting states. I felt what it would be like to be in the relationship with an SP, and he reached out the next day after 2.5 years, no contact. Sarah J., are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys, will you listen to me about states, Sarah J.? I am so freaking happy for you. You've been with me a bit. So I recognize you. I am so happy for you. It's true. The states are game changers. 2.5 years, no contact. Time has nothing on states. Oh, thanks to you, Kim, it clicked. Oh, well, thank you, Sarah, but you know it was you who did it. It was you who did it. I'm so happy for you. Oh, girl, come on now. That is awesome. Same thing happened on my TikTok. One of our long-term HBICs, his SP reached out and they had some fun. Pay attention to your state. Just saying. You will not fail. Rhonda C, thank you very much. I had major movement and spent most of the weekend with my SP and dinner Tuesday night. He said he would talk later, but it's been quiet since. No fear of reaching out. I have not been triggered. I know my end is mine. Rhonda, I am so proud of you. That is major movement, by the way. Okay. Spent most of the weekend with my SP and dinner Tuesday night. Girl, that's a lot of movement. Well done. And as far as, listen, I like that you're just calling it. It's been a little quiet, but it doesn't mean anything. We don't have to give it meaning. It doesn't mean anything's wrong, right? Nothing's wrong. Everything's working out beautifully for you. Everything's falling into place. You're on your bridge of incident. You're maintaining the state of the version of yourself that has your desires. Things will keep rolling out for you. They have to. There's no such thing as embodying a state and then not having 3D reflect it. And that's good or bad. Victim state, you're going to get plenty of shit in that 3D to help you be in victim state. Get out of the victim state, 3D is going to recalibrate itself to your next state. Kisa, how many times in a day would we to do the state? The idea all right, let me say it like this. Embodying the state is, it's literally how you want to be carrying yourself. So although it's normal to not stay in one state 24/7, the goal of working on your state is that we are working on that dwelling state, that home state, the state you fall back to most naturally and most often. It's your autopilot state. So I would suggest that the first thing you do in the morning is centering yourself, right? I am my I amness. I am the God of my reality, the soul creator, that connection, and then stepping into your state, embodying the state of the version of yourself who has your desires. So that it's like the goal is to be in it for as long as you can. It is normal and natural to fall out because we shift through states all day long. My goal is to get you all to change your dwelling state. Most people that I've worked with, and including myself, the dwelling state is usually a victim state. Usually. It's where we fall back to. Autopilot. You know what autopilot is when you catch yourselves without even realizing it. You're having inner arguments with your specific person. You're arguing with your specific person over shit that has not even fucking happened yet. You just went there. Your mind just went there. There's your autopilot. Most of ours is victim state. Most of ours. So the idea of embodying the state, the version of yourself who has it all. Yeah, the goal, it would be amazing to embody that 24/7 until it hardens into fact and is completely 100% in our 3D. But it's normal and natural to fall out. See what I'm saying? So it's not like when, this is why it's not a technique. Embodying the state is not a technique. You're literally stepping in and you're embodying, you're becoming the new version of yourself. So please don't look at embodying the state as an affirmation game, because it's not. It is a million times more effective, more important. You're always embodying a state. Do you see what I'm saying? Is that making sense? So you're always in a state. So with daily attention to what state you're in, by default, that dwelling state is going to change. And I discovered that on my own journey, in my own experience. I was not trying to change my dwelling state. It just happened. And that's your key, because you're in autopilot often, honestly. So I would start your day that way and move on from there. And if you catch yourself in an autopilot and it's victim state, you want to go back to embodying the state. See what I'm saying? Tell yourself that it's easy to do it. If you like to affirm, then affirm that. Okay? Charlotte Arnold, thank you very much. Prayers for me to help my dad that's on hospice. Oh, Charlotte. If you're a visualizer, Charlotte, see your dad as being healthy and happy and feeling amazing. And obviously, yes, you have all of us at HBICs standing behind you. I hope your dad feels happy and healthy and amazing very soon. Happy, healthy, whole, and complete. Let us know. Keep us updated about your dad, Charlotte. Summer Sparkles, sweet dreams, HBICs, love you all, and Kim and Poop. Love you too, Summer Sparkles. Keys to part 2 of Angels. But wait. What? We gotta go back. Wait a minute. I'm totally lost, Keisa. I'm lost. Where? I don't get it. Where's the part 1? Part 2 of Angels. What do you mean? Well, in reality, he's just different and probably pushes himself too hard. Any advice on how I can see him and things differently? I have no clue what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta help me. No clue what you're talking about. What do you mean part 2 of Angels? Help a bitch out. Not of Kaisa. Kaisa was asking me about the state. Lord, have mercy. Come on. You know, I hate digging. I hate digging. This is why I don't like this. It's such a pain in the tits. It's such a pain in the tits. There's 60,000 fucking. Hold on. Listen, let me just explain to you. Let me just explain to you why it's difficult on my end, okay? So you'll understand why I don't want to through them all. Hear me. On my end, okay? I don't need everyone to remind me. Just hear me. On my end, I can only scroll back so far. And then I have to go back over to a different screen and climb through them. See what I'm saying? Do you see why it's a pain in the tits? Which is why if there's more than one part, we got to put them together. Got to put them together or consecutive. See what I'm saying? Do you see on my end? Don't apologize, Keith. You were trying to be helpful. Don't apologize. I'm trying to explain why it's a pain in the balls. Okay. Now do you get it? Do you understand? Well, I get frustrated on my end. You guys are in the chat together. You're all chit-chatting. I'm not. I'm lost. Because on my end, I'm going from question to question to question. And then every once in a while, I'll look at this and I'll be able to catch up to a quick comment that's otherwise I'm lost. I'm out of sync. You guys are having amazing conversations. I'm over here answering one question. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see my side? Okay? I sounded like poop right now? Thanks. I did put them together. Not in a soup. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. If you put one where? You put part one in a super chat and part two in the chat. We can't do that here. We can't do that anymore. Because I get too many. And maybe you weren't here when I put that down as a rule because of this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on two different screens. So when you put part 2, 3, 4, and 5, even though you only had part 2, in the regular chat, I'm not there. I'm on a completely different screen because there's so many super chats. So I don't find them. And also, if it doesn't get answered in this live stream, when I go to record the video answering super chats, I have no connection to this live chat at all. See what I'm saying? All right. So part 1. My SP is an influencer and gets a lot of hateful comments and people think he is mentally insane. But in reality, he's just different and probably pushes himself too hard. Any advice on how I can see him and things differently? You have to completely rewrite the story that you are telling of him. So A, I would stop reading the hateful comments. I would disassociate from the comments. Do you know, right? I would disassociate from the comments. I would have nothing to do with the nasty comments and start writing a new story describing him, just like you just did here. He's different. I wouldn't even say he has to try too hard. I would say nice things about him. Meaning describing him is, how you want to see him. Not on what you're actually seeing in the 3D now and not what other people are saying about him. You describe him how you want him to be. And you affirm that, or you embody the state of the version of yourself that is with the version of him that you prefer. Just like that. Just literally. It's no different than making a dream man list and putting all the different attributes that you would like of that dream man. See what I mean? So if you want him to be loving, kind, calm, cool, collected, or whatever he's doing in his social media, that people see him as calm, people see him as, kind, fun, whatever you want to see him as, make that as a list and tell yourself that you see evidence of this every single day. Every single day you see evidence that he's becoming your dream man. That's literally how I got my man to show up. See what I mean? You're just telling a brand new story. You're giving a completely new description, but I would not be engaging in the comments, because if people are leaving him shit comments and saying mean things to him, it's going to throw you off your game. It's no different than checking social media. Like I would tell anybody else manifesting a specific person to stay off the social media so you don't get triggered. It's the same idea. Don't go to his comments if you can avoid them. I would. Just so it doesn't throw you off as you're creating this new story. Okay? Maggie S., thank you very much. Love you, Kim. Love you too, Maggie S. That was nice. Thank you so much. Cynthia, thank you very much. Hey, Kim. How do I manifest a best friend with specific attributes and interests? Having difficulty coming up with scripting and affirmations. I would do the same thing I did when I manifested my SP. I made a list of every single thing I wanted him to be like. And I mean specific, real specific, very specific. Don't limit yourself. So it's like designing a person. It's just because you're doing it for a friend, meaning to manifest friendship, same rules apply, just like it would if you were manifesting a specific person. Just like I just told, I can't remember her name, Angela. Same thing. Make a list of how you want this best friend to be, everything you want this person to be like, all details. That they're fun, they love to, do things, that they, treat you like a best friend, every single thing you can think of. They make time for you. They're always in contact with you. And then if you're an affirmer or an scripter, you would be, instead of having to go through and list everything you just listed, you can just affirm that you love having your new friendship with your new best friend from your best friend list. So like back then I would script. I love my relationship. I love that I'm in a loving relationship with my dream man, because I called it my dream man list. And literally that's all I did. I did not go back through and start scripting every single attribute that I wanted. I just did it one time and affirmed it as my dream man list. But when I say affirm, remember, I mean, for me, scripting. Literally. And he's literally everything on that list. And then when I went into solo vacation number 2, obviously there were some things I didn't like anymore on that list. Not many things, maybe like 1 or 2 things that I got rid of, tweaked it, and went back to scripting a little bit. Because remember, halfway into my solo vacation is when states finally clicked with me. And then I stopped daily scripting immediately. I went straight into my state every day. Even if I would fall right back out. That was my goal. States. So that's what I would do. Clover, thank you very much. What to do when we feel like manifesting is impossible or not even real? Sometimes I watch a lot of your videos, feel great, then later feel doubtful. Well, I mean, it's normal to have healthy doubts about manifesting. That's totally normal. Does it make your journey a little more difficult? Yep. A little more pain in the ass. It's easier when you believe, truthfully. But what I would do is I would be deliberately using the law of assumption on all areas of life so that you can start manifesting things and be able to rely on them when you're having these doubtful moments. Because listen, when we start doubting and then we know we haven't been applying it, even though you're manifesting all the time, but I mean consciously applying it, so we have nothing to fall back on, we got nobody to blame but ourselves. Do you know what I mean? So make yourself a damn list. Make yourself a list of stupid, unimportant things that you would like to see in your 3D. And I'm saying stupid, unimportant because you have no fucking resistance to them, right? You have no resistance. Your heart's not connected to them. So you can start manifesting in little things. And then as each one shows up, it can help build your faith up. Manifesting is like much, much easier on you when you have a healthy belief in it. That's the truth. Do you have to believe to manifest? Absolutely not. Is it normal to not believe a single thing you're affirming or scripting or visualizing? Yup, totally normal. But it makes it easier if you do. And anybody who tells you differently is lying to you. So start testing it for yourself. That way you know it's you doing it. You know, success stories are awesome, but if you were anything like I was very skeptical, and I would always question whether that person was telling the truth. I would. So I know what it's like to not believe the success stories. You can't lie to yourself, right? Hopefully not. Test it yourself, and you have only yourself to rely on. So you know, okay, shit, I just did that. I did that. That was on my list. I did that. And then once some of those things from that list start coming in, then start testing it on the people around you, like coworkers or friends at school. Start affirming that they are showing up in certain colored outfits, or that they say specific things to you. And when they start doing those things, don't be hard on yourself if it's not instant. Don't put a time frame on when it has to show up. Yes, you can manifest by a time and a time crunch, but if you're already struggling to believe, that's only going to add on more resistance. So I wouldn't bother. Not while you're building faith. I wouldn't. Your world, you do what you want, but that's my advice. So do that. Do that. And then that'll help the journey a little bit more. So that when you're having your doubts, you've got that to fall back on. And listen, I didn't believe shit when I found the law of assumption, because nothing manifested when I was in the law of attraction. So I was very skeptical when I discovered all of this. And I had read Neville Goddard when I found law of assumption, and it wasn't jiving with me. I didn't instantly like his stuff. So I was very, very skeptical. Very. But I started testing it on my own. I also manifested in steps with my specific person. So it helped me build belief. But it didn't mean I was perfectly believing either. Hence why we know that you can consciously manifest if you don't believe. But once I started really manifesting like the big things that I considered big on my list, it made life so much easier in the moments that you're worried and doubting that it's not working. Having those, what we decide are bigger manifestations, knowing you did it, it makes those moments a lot easier to get through. Okay? Makita, thank you very much. Just to clarify, is there a difference between state and living in the end? Well, to me, it feels like there is. But let me say this. Before states really clicked with me, I knew what living in the end meant. I knew that it meant, you know, knowing it's done, right? Believing it's done, believing the manifestation is yours, living from the end of having the manifestation. Yeah. But states of consciousness, to me, is different because of the perspective that you're seeing your 3D from broadens with the, I don't know, is it just the phrase? Maybe, but states of consciousness, living in the end. States of consciousness is, listen, you could be living in the end and still be in a victim state. If you think about it. If you think about it. And because we fluctuate through states all day long, you can still be living in the end, still believing or half-ass believing your manifestation's done. So to me, I think there's a difference. That's my opinion. You're a version of yourself right now in this moment. As you wrote that comment to me, you're a version of yourself. Embodying the state is embodying a new version of you. Think of it like that. Yes, are they similar? Yeah. But this is like stepping into the version of you now. It's not just believing in the end it's done, believing it's done. This is being the you that has it right now, embodying how that feels right now. And I can totally understand why you're seeing it from that perspective, though, so don't think I don't. To me, they feel different. But it's my opinion. So if they feel the same for you, that's fine. But this is, damn, you're stepping in. It's like you're stepping into that reality. Do you see how it feels different? It feels different to me. Ooh, Rocky Mountains. Kim, I just watched your vid on states. The best explanation I've ever heard. Life-changing. Love it. That's awesome. That makes me very happy. I'm glad. I've gotten very good feedback on that video, so I hope that's helped people. I really do. I'm going to make more, like how I do it, or how I attempt to embody the state. Yeah? Because I'm still not perfect either. I have my days. But that's the only way. I only manifest from the perspective of embodying the state. It's easier. That's why. You can believe it's yours without being in the state, in my opinion, and I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with that, Sarah. Yeah, you're right. Yes. FX Dumb Geek? FX? I'm probably saying your name wrong, but we'll say effing Dumb Geek. Kim, I love you. Woke up today and got inner movement. Really? So excited I can't type right now. I love you just for that. This is exciting. I want to know. Thank you so fucking much, Kim. Thank you so fucking much. Tell me. What's going on? What's the inner movement? Tell me all about it. I want to know. Seal Manti. Thank you very much. Hey, Kim. I'd love an example of embodying the state for a physical change. It makes sense with SPs, but not sure about that aspect. Haha. Thank you so much. Okay, so, and let's say the physical change was Kim wanting a JLo ass. So I would be, right? It's the, oh, fuck, it's fandom. Sorry. You know I butcher names. Embodying the state or embodying the version of yourself that has your desires. Okay, so you understand. So we would see ourselves, if it was an SP, we would see ourselves with the version of our SP that we desire. We have that relationship. So the version of yourself that has your desire, or myself that has my desire, I would, if I was a visualizer, right, it would help me to get that picture. I'm not one. So I just imagine me having the JLo ass. So I would be embodying the version of myself that, I really want you to listen to this though, because it's not that much different than the SP in my opinion. I would be carrying myself and believing, and I guess changing the S would be easy because you don't have to look at it all day long because it's behind it. But I would be envisioning, embodying the state of the woman whose appearance has been changed. And I would be feeling that. I would probably get happy butterflies, okay? I haven't really sat on an appearance change, so I'm really not sure. We're going to pretend that I get the happy butterflies like I do for anything else that I'm manifesting. And it's the way you're carrying yourself. It's the way you're thinking. And let's say whatever appearance change you might be manifesting, maybe it's something that, you know, that's on your face, or something that you feel would make you feel differently the way you carry yourself, you know, like with more confidence, right? Sometimes we're our own worst self-critics. So if I had my JLo ass, I know I would be envisioning, embodying, feeling confident, nothing to worry about, knowing my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard ass, right? You would feel the confidence. So that could be like your focal point, right? That's embodying the state. So does that make sense? Okay, good, good. Parneet Kaur, thank you very much. Kim, I got great movement with SP, but he messages, then leaves on red, and has done this 3 times. I do shift states and feel good, but it feels worse when I fall out. Of course it feels worse when you fall out, because now you know what it feels like to feel good. Now you know, listen, embodying the state of the version of yourself that has all your desires feels fucking amazing. There's not a care in the world. There's nothing to be worried about because you got all your shit. Okay, so when we do fall out of it, it can feel like shit, especially if you're rolling your ass back down to a victim state, which is exactly what you're doing, Parney. Listen, you got great movement with SP. We should be celebrating, but instead, you're going straight to, well, he messages me and leaves me on red, and he's done this 3 times. Listen, no one likes to be left on red. I know that sucks. At one time, that would have triggered the fuck right out of me, so I get it. But in that moment, you are 1,000,000% in victim state. So we need to sit with that. Why is that triggering you? Triggering enough that you are keeping count on how many times that it's happened. So it's really eating away at you. Why? It's not the text messages. It's not the being left on red. It goes deeper. What is it? I will tell you that back in the day, I would equate that to not feeling like a priority, not feeling important, not feeling good enough. Like I'm not important enough to you that you respond to me, or not important enough to you that you can write me in the morning, right? So then I would feel like not a priority. That's what the problem was for me. So what is it for you? Is it the same thing? You feel not good enough, not important enough? That's the heart of it. You've got to sit with it instead of letting being left on red ruin your day. See what I'm saying? Sit with it. Remind yourself of who the hell you are. Tell yourself that text messages being left on red does not equate to love. I was allowing messages to equate love. I was making it, because I didn't feel good enough, didn't feel like I was a priority, I was making it mean you don't love me enough. I'm not important to you. You leave me unread, or you didn't message me in the morning. That's what used to bug me. You didn't text me in the morning. So you don't love me. You're not making me a priority. I'm not good enough, or I'm not important enough. So what does it roll down to for you? Listen, it's never about the thing that triggers us. It always rolls back to something inside. It's not the exact thing. It's not you being left unread. It's not. Because if somebody else that you didn't give a rat's ass about left you unread, you would not give a rat's ass. There's plenty of people I would not give a fuck if they left me unread. I do not care. You probably wouldn't even gotten the chance to leave me unread because I probably wouldn't have texted your ass. Do you see what I'm saying? It's because it's connected to something within our self-concept. So you're identifying with a victim state right now. That's all. So get with it, sit with it, walk your way back to who the fuck you are. You got your reality, soul creator, right? You have the source power within you, and then walk your way back to your embodying the state of the version of you who has her desires. Okay? Don't let it mean that I'm getting great movement and now it's ruined. Now it's starting to suck again. Or it's hot and cold. Don't do that to yourself. Your going back and forth is going to create the hot and cold. That's probably why this has happened. So do what I just told you, and things will start to go nice again in the 3D. For reals. Just remember that. That goes for anybody else. It's not really the thing they're doing. It's not the exact trigger that's the problem. It's not the being left unread. It's not the not getting the morning message. It's always something else within. Always. Or how about when you're with them and they're on their phone? It's not the fact that they're on their damn phone. We will equate it to, it's fucking disrespectful. This is our time together. You're on the phone. Put your fucking phone down. It's so rude. I'm not a priority. You're not choosing me. You're not making me feel loved. That's one of the things I used to get triggered about. It's him being on the phone. See, I told you I was a stupid bitch. So in that moment, it ain't the phone. It is not the phone. You can sell me every excuse in the world. Deep down, you know it's not the phone. It's because A, you're feeling disrespected because their attention should be on us, right? So you're either being disrespected or you're feeling like, who the fuck are you talking to? So then we're insecure. We're feeling not chosen. It always rolls down to something else within our own self-concept. Always. Man, I used to be triggered. Listen, I put this in a video a long time ago, but I remember this was like, we had been together maybe like 4 months at this time. And I was affirming for more contact. This is when all I was doing really was, remember though, when I say affirming, I mean scripting. I was scripting for more, because I didn't want to work on my self-concept because I thought I knew it all, remember? So I would script that we would have more contact, or that he would text me more. And he did. He texted me more. And when I received those texts, do you want to know what my dumb heifer ass did? I got those texts. I'm like, you got time to text me? No. You're gonna text me extra now? You never text me this much. You never text me this much. What are you guilty over? What's going on? What is going on? Who's in the backseat of your fucking car? Why you got time to text me now? You never text me at this time of day. You never text me extra. Feeling guilty about something. Feeling guilty. I went straight to negative like a dumbass. Not knowing, oh, hello, you bitch, you've been scripting this. You've been scripting this. Yeah, I went straight to, it must mean something shit. See what I mean? I was a triggered bitch. Are you surprised that I manifested 2 solo vacations now? I was dumb, okay? Listen. I didn't have no channel then, so don't yell at me. I wasn't trying to code. I wasn't trying to teach you nothing then. I didn't have no channel. Don't yell. I was a dumb bitch. Anyway. Keys, again, it's Angel Summer question, but we already got through that. But I'm going to read it just because you paid for it. Which Keys, you know, let's just be real, girl. That was very nice of you to purchase a super chat for another person twice. Because you purchased a super chat to get that person's question up, and then you purchased a super chat to tell me about it. So, Kisa, it was very, very nice of you. Just saying. I don't have power on my end to click a refund button because I think you should be refunded. But YouTube controls all this. I don't. That was very, very nice of you to do that, by the way. Very, very nice of you. Were you all laughing at me because of my stupid ass shit that I used to do? Izzy Woods, thank you very much. How do I manifest a airborne peanut allergy away? It's hard for me to live and feel safe. If I so much as go somewhere, I have to worry. Love you, Kim. Love you too, Izzy. Oh, man. You have a peanut allergy. Okay. Do I think it's possible to cure ourselves of something from manifestation? Yes, I do. I would be, but I think the best person to go to for anything health and curing ourselves for things is Dr. Joe Dispenza, where he's got videos after videos, examples after examples of people that have healed them things of like cancer to everything. One of our channel members, Tina, who's on vacation right now, she manifested her father's cancer was cured. So we can do anything with our bodies. I do remember some of Tina's story, so I'm going to share that with you, Izzy. One thing she did was she didn't allow 3D in, meaning we didn't discuss the cancer. No family members discussed the cancer. They treated it as if it didn't exist. So you would, not that you would be running around without your EpiPen. I don't mean anything like that. I mean the discussion of the peanut allergy. I would probably stop discussing it, right? But we still be safe while manifesting, okay? And I know that she was continuing to describe her father as healed, completely healthy. So you would do that for yourself. You would be envisioning and embodying the version of yourself who is 100% healthy and perfect with no allergies. So you would start seeing yourself as that version. I'm trying to think what else she did. I think it was basically she kept herself focused on dad being 100% healthy and perfect and saying, fuck the 3D, meaning no one discussed the cancer. No one discussed it. So maybe stop discussing the peanut allergy. Start describing yourself or embodying the state of the version of you who has no allergies. But while manifesting, we still live healthy. There's nothing wrong with you still keeping whatever it is around you, meaning if you have to carry like an EpiPen or anything else while you have this allergy, I wouldn't just not travel with that shit anymore. I would still have that on me, but focus on your manifestation game. And let me just say this before you question, well, isn't that like the opposite? Because if I'm going to be manifesting this away and saying fuck the 3D, why am I going to carry all this stuff with me still? Because like this, her father didn't stop going to the doctors. He still showed up for tests. He still encountered the doctor's office, and He was involved in her manifestation process. He also would not acknowledge the cancer. I'm telling you, they totally blanked it out. So he still showed up to doctor's visits. So what's the difference of you doing that? Are you carrying around your? I don't know if you have to carry around anything more than an EpiPen. So that's why I keep saying EpiPen. It's no different. And sometimes going to the doctor is still part of our manifestation journey. It's still part of our bridge of incidents. So start describing yourself as 100% allergy free, 100% healthy and perfect. Okay. But to give you like more and more success stories, head over to Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's got books. He's got all sorts of free content too. Rocky Mountains. Holy moly, Rocky Mountains. Yours has nothing attached to it, though. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Rocky Mountains? First of all, thank you so damn much. That's crazy. Holy shit. Thank you so much. But did you want to ask me something? You just wanted to bless me? Bless you! Thank you! Holy shit! That's too much money. But thank you very much. Oh my Lord. Damn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sarah Moreau, are you talking about me? Sabotage alert. Oh, I was bad. Lots of self-sabotage. Look at Sarah Moreau. I even manifested my epilepsy away. Yes. Damn, Rocky Mountains. That was so fucking nice of you. Thank you very much. Man, you guys are fucking amazing to me. Jeez. Do you guys hear the frogs outside? For God's sakes. I am $1 million a month mama. Member for 14 months. Hell yes. Hey, beautiful. And I've been having... Wait. Hey, beautiful. And I've been having fun doing the inner conversations of already having everything. My hubby and I would love this restaurant. I love my badass successful team, and I will give some $200 today just because. What? I love this. I love that. We also call I am $1 million a month mama BFF for short, just so you know. So if you ever hear me saying BFF, we're talking about I am $1 million a month mama. Amazing. I love inner conversations. I just feel so powerful. I loop some of your motivational rants and like reminder videos, and I just feel it. The damn Amazon truck of manifestations is coming. I love this. Good. Good. Andy G, thank you very much. Kim, I've had a long distance relationship pattern since high school. Probably my boyfriend's moving for work next year. I don't want to deal with it again. Help, please. Okay. So first of all, right away, we need to stop your assumption about them moving away. And because you've had this pattern all along, I'm sure, A, that's how we created the story, but B, we're projecting it on him. He's already said something in the 3D. So I'm sure that triggered you. I'm not stupid. It probably did. We have to cut that story like ASAP. So I would be describing him as, working only around wherever it is you want him working, meaning around you or within a certain mile radius of your home, whatever. Obviously, if the goal is to be married to him, then I would still be focused on that end goal and don't worry so much about, it's not like, even if you've had the pattern of long distance relationships before, it doesn't mean you can't cut the pattern with him. But at the same time, you could be keeping yourself focused on your end. So, for example, if you were going to be embodying the state of the version of yourself who has your desires, you would be seeing yourself or thinking about what it would be like to be married or in this, long-term committed relationship with him, and seeing yourself where you want to be, like living where you want to be. And you can still envision the version of him and where he's at. So when I say embody the version of you who has your desires, you're still allowed to envision what life would be like with your person. And that can mean, giving details about your person. Let your imagination flow. So imagine, if you're not a visualizer, I'm not either, but you still know what daydreaming is. We all daydream. Maybe it appears in, more word thoughts like mine do, but it's still technically pictures, just so you know. But I'm with you. I'm not one either. For example, when I envision things with my person, I have a location in my mind that I would like to be in. I don't say it until it manifests. That's my game. But you could be doing the same thing and having your person there, seeing your person at that location. Stop describing him as probably going to relocate or have to move for his job next year. No more describing him that way. We start describing him as, working local or staying local. Don't fear the 3D. When we're in the midst of breaking cycles, it's no different than breaking the cycle of I am not chosen. Or I am chosen. I am chosen. No, I am not chosen. We're breaking that cycle. Yeah. It's no different, but think about it. When anybody else starts really heavily working on your self-concept, embodying the state, it's normal for things to bubble up, especially if we fear them. So just because like a week from now, he brings it up again that he's probably going to have to move next year, don't start panic and thinking this isn't working. The 3D always reflects where we're at. Do you see what I mean? And if it's still a fear that you're working on, it's normal for it to bubble, to show up. Don't give up. Don't think it's not working. Just get back to you being focused on embodying the state of the version of you who has your desires. Okay? But let me just say something. When I am embodying the state of the version of me, my mind rolls while I'm in the midst of, I start my day with embodying the state. I start my day centering my mind with the who I am, my I amness. And then I go into embodying the state. But for me, it's not like this long-term process. I'm so used to doing it. But I wake up in the morning and start my day with this. You see what I'm saying? But when I'm doing it, there are some days I'm dreamy. And by dreamy, I mean I'll envision all different things. But I'm not even a visualizer. So it's not like I'm getting pictures. It's more words. But I allow my mind to go. So it's not just the version of me. I am also envisioning things with specific person. You can do the same exact thing while embodying the state. And you can flip that whole scenario around. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with affirming or scripting that you have broken all unfavorable cycles. You have no negative patterns in love and relationships anymore, or in any area of your life. You can affirm that and create that assumption. You can create any assumption you desire. Any. So don't fear it. Don't fear it, even if it still bubbles. It's still going to be okay. Okay? Mel Berry, thank you very much. What are your thoughts about needing reassurance or confirmation in a relationship when you were talking about the text, if I don't get one for days? All right. Let me just say this. In the beginning, my first several months, maybe almost my first year, I was a hot fucking mess express. I wanted constant validation. I was terrible. And I call it terrible because it is terrible, because it's a miserable fucking existence to need constant validation from our person. It's not fun living like that. Hence, we're embodying the state of the version of you who has your desires. You don't have that fucking problem. You don't. You might fall back out of it, but you can get your ass back there. You don't have to need, or you don't even really desire the validation in the 3D. You don't need it because you know you got it. That's what embodying feels like. It's total confidence, trust, knowing that your shit's coming. So the desire for validation will be gone. When you're desiring validation, you are in a form of a victim state. And remember, on this channel, we call anything that needs from the 3D is a victim state. So don't be panicky if because I'm saying it's victim state. So if you're needing it and it's concerning that you haven't heard from them for days, you know you're attaching a meaning to those text messages. So my thoughts on it is, don't beat yourself up because you want the validation, but the fact that you want the validation is saying, I'm not believing that I'm actually having this manifestation. I'm not believing, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm concerned. Maybe I'm being ditched. Maybe I'm being ghosted. What if they're leaving me? I'm feeling this way because of, I'm afraid of being abandoned. I'm not feeling chosen. I'm giving a bigger meaning to this text message or the validation in the 3D. I'm attaching a bigger meaning to something within my self-concept. Or bigger meaning to the text message that's actually related. It's getting late. I'm getting tongue twisty. Related to your self-concept. So you know you're not in a favorable state right now. So guess what? Let's walk your way back to embodying the state of the woman who has the relationship of her dreams. She has nothing to worry about. The new version of you, right? You're embodying the version of you who has whatever the fuck you want. You don't need validation, and those texts will be coming all the damn time. Think about it. When you're so cocky and confident and nothing to worry about, you know you're going to have that relationship. There is nothing to worry about. You know that's when they blow up your phone. It's when we're worried and we're seeking and we're needing. That's when they fucking take forever responding, or they take forever for texting. That's why, because they're always, like your 3D entirely, is always a reflection of the state you're embodying. So that's why you're feeling that way. So I would walk my ass back into a better state. Okay? Heaven Wazzy, thank you very much. Kim, I started my show this year, but I've just lost all the motivation in the world. Everybody loves it, but I just lack the consistency. What? Wait a minute. What? What show? What are you talking about? What show? Is it like a fashion show? I mean, what is this show? Are you an actress type of show? What is it? I need details. And why are we lacking motivation? What's going on? Give me details, girl. And I just want to say thank you to Rocky Mountains again. Thank you very much. That was very fucking nice. Okay, one more time. Thank you very much. Mel Berry, then don't create the assumption. Don't do that to yourself, because then you're going to have to work away the assumption. Don't create the assumption. You don't need to. You're giving it meaning. Stop it. It's all connected to you. Why create the assumption that he's a shitty texter when it's just you projecting? Yes, you're an actress. Why are you not motivated? What's wrong? Okay, so I started my show this year. I had no idea you were an actress. Comedy show on YouTube. Love it. Okay, so we got a celebrity in the house. Let's go on. All right. I started my show this year, but I just lost all the motivation in the world. Everybody loves it, but I just lack the consistency. Why? We got to sit with it. Why? So start asking yourself the what ifs. Why am I unmotivated for the show? Why am I unhappy with the show? Is it because you're not into doing comedy anymore? Is it because this isn't the type of show you really want to be on? Do you have bigger aspirations? Maybe this is the bridge of incidents that you're supposed to start, looking in other doors. Not that you have to take action, I'm just saying. Right? So we have to sit with the why, the what ifs. What is going on that I'm losing motivation for the show? What is unsatisfying? Let's get to the heart of that. And there is no wrong answer. Okay? There is no wrong answer. Maybe this is a part, especially if you've been embodying the state. This could be a part of your bridge of incidents. This could be your expansion. Maybe it's because you're meant to be in like $1 million movie, a blockbuster movie. Maybe it's time for that. And maybe this is the bridge of incidents to it. Listen, when we start embodying states, it is normal if there's anything we're not facing, not dealing with, that we keep putting down, putting it away. It will bubble up, so we have to finally deal with it. And it's not our universe testing us. It's not that. It's we are in the midst of transitioning to a new state, and the crap that we're not dealing with cannot come with us to that new state, because it's like, think of it like graduating or leveling up. It can't come with you. So we got to deal with it so we can get rid of it, like death to the old man. Oh, damn, she's going to be with Jason Momoa, then I'm going to be in that show. Just saying. But, so maybe you've been avoiding dealing with this. Maybe you've been feeling this way about this show all along. See what I'm saying? Well, you are welcome. Do you want to shout it out? Give yourself a shout out, though, to the show? We'll give it some props. And we won't tell anybody that you don't want to be on it no more. We won't tell nobody. It's our secret. Yeah, but if you want to promote yourself, feel free to do so, please. We support fellow HBICs here. You want the truth? I think you're not fulfilled. And it's time for you to grow to bigger and better things. I'm not a psychic, though. I don't pretend to be a psychic. So I'm not telling you your future. I'm not reading tarot cards over here. I'm just saying that's the feeling I get. Maybe this is the bridge. That's right. We love supporting HBICs. If you've got a business, you got something, let us know. We'll give it a shout out if I like it and I like you. Because if I don't, I ain't promoting you. Brittany's got a manifestation clothing line. Be in the End Boutique. It's called the Heaven Wazzy Show. The show is called the Heaven Wazzy Show. Heaven's on to bigger and better things. Because if you have lost consistency in your own damn show, you're on to something bigger and better. Something's coming. What if you're not... Lanny, I didn't even know you were here. You be quiet tonight. Kim is high-key clairvoyant. Stop playing. High-key clairvoyant. Manifesting with Kimberly. High-key clairvoyant. You know I'm looking this up. I cannot wait. Look at having celebrities in the midst. I love it. What is a high-key clairvoyant, though? What is that? You gotta explain this shit to me. Jason Momoa will be here in the chat soon. Kiss and okay. Listen, y'all can make jokes, but you know damn well I'm gonna meet him someday. You know that, right? Like, you know it. Like, I know it. I know it. And he is gonna instantly fall in love with my ass. Even if it's just damn friends, I don't give a shit. He's gonna be like, oh my God, I love this girl. He's gonna think those thoughts. I'm so telling you he's going to. And I don't even care. I know what's gonna happen. We're popping more Advil. You know what time of the month it is. Sorry. Got anybody who has that? I've just been working on other projects for so long, but I want more. Girl! You got big things coming. You're feeling called. You're feeling called. Bigger and better. You're going to be a big deal. Big deal. My hair's bugging the fuck out of me. Poop! She was having a little nightmare. And Jason Momoa, come get your girl. NGT, thank you very much. Part 1. Got into the state. Amazing movement Saturday. SP came over, said he wanted to talk about dating. Reached out to say, I hope he was doing well because I knew he was having a hard time. No answer yet, but in end state. Can I continue to tell myself it's impossible for me to fuck this up and always God? Yes. Please always be telling yourself that. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Now. No answer yet. Okay. I'm sure that when you reached out to him and there was not an instant response, I'm sure you started fluctuating through your states, which is not a bad thing. Okay. We all would be. If everybody's honest, when we get left on red, we do get triggered, right? We've talked about that several times tonight. So it's normal reaction to be like, what the fuck, they're not writing back. I get it. So I'm sure you fluctuated through the states a little, right? Don't beat yourself up for that. Don't assume because you have fallen out of the state and probably went back to victim state, concerned about the texting. Don't think that it will fuck your shit up. It won't. At minimum, look at it from this perspective. When we fall out of the state, our 3D reflects where we are. But Neville used an example what? And remember, it's always a Kim summary of Neville. But it's like when we move through the states, when we go to, all right, let's say we were in the good state, we went down to victim state. 3D stops, everyone and everything starts recalibrating to meet victim state. Now you work your way up, you're back into the woman or man who has it all state. 3D stops, everything recalibrates to fit your new state. Do you see what I'm saying? So we don't have to fear going into victim state. We just need to accept that makes sense why things are looking tits up in my 3D, because I'm in fucking victim state. And if I get my ass out of here and get it back to where it belongs, my 3D will have to recalibrate and start lining up with my more beneficial state. It doesn't have any options. It has to. It has to. Because I am the I am. Okay? Listen, let's keep it real. I know that certain people consider themselves advanced coaches and they're advanced coaching, talking about embodying states, and they own it and kind of poo-poo on the rest of us who have the mentality of knowing that we are the God of our reality. Not in an evil way, but maybe we have a touch of little selfishness and we're a little excited knowing that we have that within us and that unconditional love is already within us. So we know SP can never take it from us. They can never stop, being with us. Maybe we do like that a little bit too much, but that doesn't make us terrible humans. There's nothing wrong with wanting your desires. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make us bad manifestors because we're a little selfish. Whatever. Just knowing who the fuck we are, knowing we can fucking manifest whatever the fuck we want, feels fucking amazing. It might not always be an enjoyable journey. There might be moments where we got shit bubbling up that pops up in our face that we don't like, but it's because we've been avoiding working on it and dealing with it. But once we deal with it, it fades off. We upgrade our state and we start getting exactly what we want. Period. And I don't care how that sounds. I like getting what I want. It feels good. It does. Have I gotten to a place, and you're all going to get there if you're not there already, where I realize I don't need anything? I don't need my SP. I love him. I do. I want to be with him, but I don't need him. Because everything I want, I know is already in here with me. Everything comes from me. So I don't have the fear of losing everything. If I fall out of this state, I'd start fearing things. I can be triggered, of course. It's falling out of the state. But when I am maintaining a more beneficial state, I don't fear much. Not that I'm saying, oh, please, terrible things happen to me because I'm not afraid of you. It's not what I'm saying. But I realize there's nothing really to take. I don't want anybody to pass away. I don't mean it like that. But you can't take love away from me. It comes from me. It's within me. Everything I want is in me right now. So you can't deny me what I want. I already have it. It just has to show up in the 3D, and it has to. If I keep embodying the version of me that has it. So you can't fucking stop me. No one can. It's amazing. See what I mean? This is the sassy side of manifesting. My child just yelled at me. How are you still awake, mother? I know. I'm going to go. I'm just going to, let me just do this one more and then I'll go. But holy shit, that means I answered them all. I answered them all in one shot. Come on, that doesn't happen often. Celebrate. Heaven, Wazi, again, thank you very much. Last one, I promise, but I work with my SP right. But I want to know why I always bump into him like every day. And it's getting annoying because it's always perfect. Well, girl, if you're embodying the state, that's why. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're embodying the state of the woman who has it all. So yeah, things are going to be rolling up. And it's not surprising how you're feeling. You know what it is, girl? You're expanding. So this desire to keep growing above and beyond what you already have, that's good. That's what we as humans do, right? Every time we manifest something and we get it, we're delighted. We're so happy. It's here. Yay for me. Okay, but now what? That sounded really bad. I didn't mean it like that, but the perfect side of the manifesting community who think that, when we discuss I amness, it's unconditional love from the God within us. Okay, we don't need anything because unconditional love is already within us. Yeah. And then there's this side where I am. I know all of that exists inside of me. I know it does. So I don't fear anything out here. I know my shit's going to show up. But once my shit shows up, this side of the house would say, you should already be satisfied, satiated. Which, embodying the state, you will feel satiated. Hence why you're feeling the way you are a little bit. Heaven, it's because now you're expanding. Okay? But feeling satiated as in, there's nothing to need from out here because it's already within you. But once shit manifests, we're on to the next thing. Or we would become apathetic as humans. This side of the house would tell you the idea is to get into that perfect love state, your God state. So you need nothing but God. That's awesome. But I think it's still fun to manifest stuff in. I don't need any of it. I know I have unconditional love. But I enjoy watching things manifest. It brings me pleasure. So you will always be toying with both sides, I think. We'll always be in this, should I just be marinating in unconditional love at all times? Yes. But it's okay to want some shit too. Doesn't make you a bad person. You know what I'm saying? So Heaven, I just think you are expanding your awareness. Well, because I do not know the exact things you're manifesting, there's a little piece of me that says, I think you're maybe manifesting a bigger acting career. I'm just making that up. I don't know if that's what you want to do, but yeah. Things are moving and a grooving. When we're starting to get bored with our 3D, time to move on to bigger and better things. I love your take on it. Thank you. Thank you. I just don't think we should be shamed for wanting to manifest things in our experience. I keep referring to like this side of the house. The people that call themselves advanced manifestors. Notice I'm not giving direct names because it's not hate towards them. They're just seeing things from a different perspective. That's all. But theirs is, it should be, unconditional love at all times, which is great. Yeah, I'm with that too. I have no problem with that. I'm on board with that. But I'm not a bad person for having desires and for wanting more things. The feeling of satiation, yes, it does come when you are embodying the version of yourself that has all your desires. And that's because you realize that all of those desires are coming from within you. You already have it. You already have it. That's why there's nothing to be afraid of out here. but no one is bad because we want to experience more things. Fuck that entirely. You know what I mean? I think this is borderline taking this to a religious side of the place where I don't want to be limited by holier than thou-ness. I think it's a dangerous territory. We should be able to experience what we want. If we ain't hurting anybody, let's have fun. You know what I mean? Why am I bringing that up? I don't fucking know. It was just on my mind. And you know me, I just spew shit when I'm in the mood to talk. Anyway. Okay. Elmo Spice, I like this. Moises. Wait, what egoistic desire? Yeah, could be. Ugh. Just know, if you put your state as your priority, this out here will change. Okay? This out here will change. Yes, I'm really fulfilled in now. That's why he chases me. I don't even care. Exactly. That's why. Elmo's Ice. You got it. Love it. Okay. On that note, I've been live for nearly, I think, almost 3 hours. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Why can't we want this? Like, what's the point? Well, exactly, Sarah. Exactly. Like when I see the manifestation videos that are, you know, get your SP to be obsessed with you. And don't get me wrong, I used to like that content at one time too. I look at it now and I think, holy fuck, you're not even aware of how useless your video is. And I don't mean that as mean at the person. I don't mean bad coach for making the video. I don't mean it like that. That's not even fucking touching the surface of the power that's within you right now. Get your SP obsessed with you. You can get yourself into a mindset that you won't worry about a fucking thing and everything will just fall in your lap. You're not going to worry about making them obsessed with you. And it's got nothing to do with the word obsessed. You know I like that word. I'm saying videos like that don't even touch the surface of what's really at your fingertips. You don't have to worry about making SP obsessed, desiring, whatever with you. Embody the state and watch this world begin shifting. It might not be instant, but it's close. And it will be a bridge of incidents. But it'll change. You ain't got to worry about affirming to get them to be obsessed with you anymore. You don't have to affirm that shit if you would embody the version of yourself who already has it. I am telling you, it is the magical key. You'll snap, crackle, pop that SP without even trying. Without affirming 10,000 affirmations. Nothing wrong with affirming, though. I'm not taking a shit on that. If you like to affirm, keep affirming. But if you're ever bored of it, like I don't like, embody the state. And that's it. Just saying. But there's nothing wrong with affirming. Affirming still works. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, before I talk for another fucking 100 hours, I better go. Yes, when you start shifting, can the 3D go topsy-turvy? Yes, especially if you've been avoiding everything. If you've been avoiding things, they will bubble up so you can deal with them, shove them off your back, and move on to the next date. Yes, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. States are everything. Okay? And on that note, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I love you all. I'll see you all. I'm probably going to be able to go live this weekend. Because I know SP's got to work one of the nights. But I just don't know which one yet. I forgot. I always forget. I will probably be able to go live. I'm thinking maybe Sunday. But don't quote me on that. Okay? If you're around. Unless you guys go do stuff for the whole weekend for the 4th of July. If not, I'll probably be able to go live. Okay? You are not allowed to shut up. You are my new best friend. Thank you very much. Is it 111? It is. I gotta end on 111. All right. I love you all. I'll see you all. Well, I'll have a video up tomorrow. I'll see you all then. Okay? Be good. Embody the best version of yourself. Start getting what you want.